lost you already.
Yeah,
Oh no, I think I see you. I think I
I'm
see you.
heading north from where I was at,
Yeah,
and
unfortunately, I
then
don't
I'm
have a.
gonna.
I don't get a camera. I don't get a compass
Hmm,
that I can use. But I think I got you, or at least I was. Oh yeah, definitely have you. All right, all right, everybody. We are back on Alpha Shipyard. Mr. Crowbar,
yes, sir.
did you catch anything I just said?
No, I did not.
Well, that's because there
Oh
was a tech.
shit! What the? Yeah, there was some technical difficulties. All right.
Are you all right?
Maybe.
Okay, because from where you were, it looks like if you had continued on the ice just a little bit, there was a whole bunch of stuff on the ground.
And I don't want to go anywhere near that because it's enemy territory.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I will not reveal anything I can see here with the camera, but I just want to make sure you knew it was up here. Because one of them definitely looks like it's inspired by an oil rig or something. Interesting stuff.
All right. What did we lose? A whole bunch of.
All right, so we're trying to find Crowbar on Triton.
We lost a whole bunch of stuff.
This looks like a ship. This is an interesting little discovery out here on the ice.
Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can get the.
All right. Well, if we can't find them, we're I hate to poof over there to go find them because that's a little lazy. But so Crowbar, your faction on Triton, I think has 4 people in it.
Yes, yes, it does.
Um, I wonder if I'm at your base. Is your base painted rust colored?
One of the buildings that we have is rust colored.
This is like a whole factory with spotlights, a ship. There's like a ship and a dock and a landing area in the middle of it. You have some cool stuff over here. If this isn't yours, this is cool looking. Wow, this is a very cool looking ship over here. Oh no, it's got maybe the
All
wheel.
right, there we go. We're back up on the wheels.
Oh yeah, there's
And
some.
we lost
Go ahead, sorry.
one, lost a connector, lost a cargo container.
Yeah, this is
And
way
boy,
cooler than anything we've seen on the Earth-like planet so far. I mean, this is like a whole base factory operations with a ship that drove up into it to like load or unload cargo kind of thing. It's very creative.
yeah, it's not mine then,
Well, let's see
because
that.
mine is definitely not painted rust color.
Well, unfortunately, so yeah, because the rust effect didn't hit you over here on this planet at all. Um, but All right, so this is the second one of these ships that I found that looks like it landed in a vertical orientation. You know, like its nose is pointed up at the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we should have named all these mountains on Triton. Then I could just look at my book and be like, where is he? What mountain's he near? So it should be easy for us to find Crowbar. Okay, is your base in the mountains or on the ice?
It's up above the ice on some hills, not in the mountains.
Okay. All right, well, all right, so me and everybody who's currently watching on chat, all three of us, we're just going to pay hunt and peck. And all right, so step one to finding Crowbar. He's in the snow. His vehicles are painted white, and we gave a blind guy the keyboard. This is stupid. Not rescue, not search and rescue. Oh man, this is.
All right. So
Triton is always beautiful, though. You know, I mean, unless you're somebody that hates winter, and then you don't enjoy the beauty of it. But
yeah, it's definitely winter all the time here.
anything interesting? Are you back at your base yet?
I'm about a kilometer out.
Okay. Well, I hate to hit the tools, but is it dark where you are or daylight?
It's daylight.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way then. Let's turn back around. We'll catch the sun on the other side of the planet, see if we can find him. So as of right now, we have 3 different factions. We have Coffee's faction on the Earth-like planet. We have you and your faction over here on Triton. And then we have a new faction that started up on Pertam. So anybody who wants to join us, just connect to Alpha Shipyard. This is, I guarantee you, going to be a fun challenge for you. It's no suits. No suit, no jetpack. Okay, what's this over here?
And depending on where you start out, none of the materials you need to actually make this work.
Well,
all right.
I mean, again, if you've played Space Engineers a couple times, and this is where my idea of, you know, you got to be wired a certain way. But, you know, you're going to hit the ground. You start digging out with your drill. And very quickly you can build a base and then a ship and then you fly up into orbit. You know, there's a lot more challenges that this game has to offer.
All right. Let's make sure we don't have any zombies lurking around.
Zombies?
Yeah, zombies.
Engineers who sacrificed their life to Clang. Now forced to roam the lands forever. Well, let me know when you're at your base.
Oh, I'm at my base now.
What's your base called?
Because
that's the only way I'm going to find it now.
Okay. What?
Let's find it. Flying Crowbar. Tiny Triton?
That's one of the ships on my base here.
Triton Exploratory Industries?
TEI, correct.
Okay, I'm here. All right, so let's see what Crowbar, you want to give us a tour? Tell us what you got going on. Anything interesting here? Like, is there a whole underground thing, or is it all above ground?
Well, right now most everything is above ground. We have the...
it's a very large wind tree.
Yes, it is. And it's been serving us fairly well.
Is there a red block in the middle of your wind tree?
Yes, there is.
Does that signify something?
That is the dead center of the wind tree.
Oh, okay.
We have a couple of rovers. both of which were designed and built by Will, one of our members here. We have a small 2-drill atmospheric thruster powered mining ship, and we have a welder grinder ship on base too.
Okay, so I see a welder grinder.
Right,
And
that's the one that's kind of painted ice blue.
yes. And then you've got a 2-drill miner over here that's painted red.
Right, that's an
ISL.
ISL.
Okay.
Okay.
Crow's Nest
One of
Mining
his
Ventures.
design.
Tiny 215. Cool. Are you drilling now? This is automatic mining with Pam.
We're not using the PAM script just yet. Everything that we've done has been with somebody in the cockpit, flying back and forth to the mines that we've got. If you look off to the east northeast from the base, there's
I can't I don't have a compass while I'm
okay.
doing this. So if you
Okay.
sort of like pick where you are right now, like are you looking at it?
Yes, I am. Right out there, there's a mine that originally had iron, cobalt, and nickel in it. All of the iron has since been mined out. There's still a lot of cobalt, a lot of nickel, and plenty of stone down in there.
Oh wow.
Um,
Oh yeah. Here's the nickel. Here's the cobalt.
yeah, and the iron took up the area as you go in past the nickel deposit. Just beyond it was where the iron started, and it went. If you continue on down the tunnel drift, it was out that way until we started running into stone again, and
What's the
so we
what's the porpoise hole for at the top?
that's where I mined down to get to the top of the iron,
Okay.
so that I could start mining it by hand. I took and I drilled straight down to the top of the iron, and then came up on an angle, hand drilling towards the base, so that I could go get back down in there by foot to keep mining iron to use to build the facilities on the base.
Wow, that is quite an
And then
operation.
after we got the mining ship going, we just kind of followed the tunnel, the hand drilled tunnel back down to the iron deposit, and started mining around in there until we got it all mined out.
Let's see. Is this the?
Kind of wish it was a larger iron deposit because we're still in using iron for different stuff. So,
And iron mining is way better than mining stone.
yep, it gives you a lot better yield of iron ingots, obviously.
And if anybody's looking to join your faction out here, you're still taking people.
Yep, yes, we are.
Do they have to be on Discord to join you?
We would prefer that they were, so that they could talk to us.
Okay.
Because I'm not a very good typist. I'm very slow. And I, unfortunately, a lot of times I miss the messages when they come in because I'm paying attention to other things.
And what is it you're building here with this rover? Oh, is this what
Which
you're
one?
repairing? What you had?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what happened? You bumped into something?
No, I think I caught some lag from when you came over, and the rover got away from me because I was going fairly quick to get back to base. It turned sideways and flipped over, and
I'm not
flew
even
off
here. I'm
the-
not even here. I'm thousands of kilometers away on a totally different planet. I'm not
Okay,
even
then
here.
you go right on back there.
And what is the red rover here?
That's one that
It's got an
we
ore
just-
detector on it.
Right. It's got a large grid ore detector on it so that hopefully we can find some deposits. We are currently looking for titanium and lithium. We'd like to find some lithium too.
I take it
So
somebody
we
was
can,
recently watching Damnation Alley. It's certainly, well, it's not an exact, but it's certainly, when I see things like this, oh, this is small grid.
yes, it is. It's a fairly large small grid rover.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for giving us the tour. I see you got two people in beds or cryos over here. Two people in beds. And, all right, well, we will get out of your way and stop causing you to lag and crash. For those of you who don't know what these structures are over here, this is all industrial overhaul. This is the alternative build system. Thousands of people have used it and are using it. It greatly increases your fun and the challenge in space engineers. You know, again, plain vanilla, you just dig a hole in the ground, and with stone, you can make most everything, and you make it out of two machines, a refiner and assembler. This just makes it that much more challenging.
Okay, there it is.
All right, Crowbar, thanks so much for the tour.
Hey, you're welcome. We'll talk to you again. Well, we'll talk to you later on.
All right, now we got to go find Coffee and follow him to see what he's doing. Coffee, where are you at? Let's see if Coffee's even still floating around. Okay, let's go check out Azon, see what he's got. Because Coffee is somewhere. All right, Azon, see what he's got going on. Grid by owner name. Here we go. Pertam Base A. All right, let's see what he's got going on in here. As usual, we zoom in and come in at the wrong angle. Okay. He's also doing a wind tower. Good thing to do on Pertam. We've got a why why is his helmet closed?
Maybe he likes dying? I don't know.
Yeah, if you go into the medical room, you can change your appearance from male or female engineer to the no suit version, so that you actually see yourself every time you look at your character. You're just a visual reminder that, hey, there is no suit. So, you know, if you decide to go fly off into space and then you're like, hey, let me go outside and grab something, you can't. It's gonna increase your challenge. You better be prepared to do some remote and robotic and have a ship with some tools on it and stuff. Oh, look at this. He's getting attacked by spiders. Let's see if they kill him. He appears to have died and then immediately jumped up on top of them. And now he's grinding them down. And one of them is running away with a trophy. It's apparently the same color, and it looks like one of his arms.
Poor Tam has spiders.
Yeah, he's out here in the desert zone with spiders. It's kind of funny because earlier he was making a comment about the spiders aren't attacking me. It was like, dude, they're scouting
Count
you.
your lucky stars.
Yeah, because it's changed. Yep. Well, thank you for letting us check out your progress. So, if anyone wants to go to Pertam, you're welcome to go. And when you get there, either play on your own faction, play solo, or reach out to Azon and see if they're accepting people on their faction. You have that as an option. Here is the current server mod list, in case anyone has any questions about it. And if you want to join us on Discord, !Discord. So these things normally get Crowbar. They've been getting anywhere between 20 and 50 views.
Okay.
You know, as before, if we get lucky and we hit the jackpot, some people will want to play on a challenging, difficult server. You know, and it's not impossible. I mean, I think that's the big thing to state is that, you know, nothing that we're doing here is impossible. It's just, it's meant to be a challenge. And if there's something busted or too difficult, or if you have a question or anything, just ask. Ask on Discord, ask in game. You don't have to have a microphone. You know, it's whatever works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. All right. Coffee, are you back? Is there anything you're working on that we can watch?
I'm getting revenge for the respawn pod that got shot down.
You're after that base.
Are you in a ship or are you walking around?
I am in the ship.
What's the name of it? Coffee's Rover Ship? Large grid?
The ASY Rust Bucket.
ASY Rust Bucket. Okay, we are here tagging along with you.
Are we?
Yep. Okay, so unusual looking ship design. I see.
No, see the cameras stuck all over the ship?
I have a drone orbiting my ship to tell me where I am.
Well, he's taking damage right now. Oh, that was a good hit. Good job, ELP Tillerman. Well, there you go. The entire front of his ship is a decoy. Now, he's apparently pressing spacebar to try and get away. It looks like... Is this thruster firing? It looks like your third starboard thruster, vertical lift thruster, is not moving. It is not spinning at all. Yeah, one of your lift thrusters is not on. There you go.
Wasn't part of the group.
Remember, kids, pre-flight checklists.
That one block, whatever it is.
See ya, Elzon. He's got to go because he's got an early morning. Be back after work tomorrow. Okay.
All right, let's find out what he's actually firing on. All right, he's firing down here on this thing. Let's see if he's getting anywhere close at all. Okay, so he's firing at this thing.
Alright, there we go.
All right, now what do you think this thing is that you're firing on is?
On their base, it's a small grid like a Gatling gun or something.
Interesting.
Oh, time, jeez.
Secondary fires are a good way to know that something's in trouble.
Alright, let's see what else shoots at me.
So Crowbar, the thing that Coffee is at right now is identical to the one that was just ahead of you on the ice in
Oh,
Triton.
the watchtower?
Not the
Is that
watchtower,
what
the thing that I said looked like a mine or a derrick rig or something.
Oh, okay. So Roger's mine is what that.
Yeah,
so
this one is. And
It's
this one,
actually on the ice, Jim.
yeah, yours from where you were, it was north of you. But if you had gone to the left, that's where the mine was. The watchtower would have been over to the right, but still on the ice. Well, he's at
Yeah.
the thing that's to the left, the mine. And now that like I'm actually looking at it, it's identical to what you. So I don't know how much of this equipment is usable.
Yeah,
But-
there's a bunch of buildings and stuff out on the ice over there. Really like to go play around with, but it's got some guns on it that we just can't deal with right now.
Well, this is quite exciting.
Indeed.
All right. Yeah, there's some beautiful stuff for encounters to challenge you. All right. I think that about covers everything. We are... Yeah, that's 30 minutes. Thank you, everybody, for letting me give a tour of what you're working on, what you're doing. Office tower base. Here, let me show you the base. So you can see what's going on out here. Here we go. Somebody apparently replaced all the wind turbines up top with the giant ones.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah. You can see a lot of the equipment. Oh, here's Oscar, which you would know from the last couple of streams. She made it back home. She's delivered all of her cargo into the base. Now she's just waiting to go on the next salvage ferry operation.
Oscar's a girl,
All ships are women.
but it's named Oscar.
Yeah.
But
It stands for Oh, she can and is ready. Oscar.
interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never got that.
It's on the LCD panel up there on the bridge. All right. So what do we have up here? You'll notice that these blocks have been painted a greenish color. And it's now the top two floors. Well, there was a floor in the middle. So so the top two floors is now a greenhouse, which we can go inside and check out. And of course, because I'm moving so fast, as soon as I go in, I zip through the building. All right, so we've got greenhouse. Let's get out of this mode because I'm right downstairs. We should be able to just come right back up here. Let's see how we get out of this camera mode. Here we are. Yeah, we'll just run upstairs ourselves. So down here on the first floor, equipment, just a little bit clean up. Let's grab something to eat and drink. Alpha Shipyards is using eat, sleep, drink, repeat. So you have to, like an adult, go get your own food and water and feed yourself.
Like an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, like an adult. you don't get to run around. And let's go recharge our power while we're down here. Plain bedding, and if you're fancy, you can do the fancy Admiral Suite stuff if you feel up to it. Let's see, store Papa's room. Let's grab a recharge real quick. On power, sleep is recharged, and then we'll check out each of the floors of the base, see how they're doing. Here we go. Watch that. Automatic door closures. It's like we're living in the future. Alright. This floor is waiting for you, who's currently watching on the stream, to come here and do something awesome. Let's see. We have an open hangar if somebody wants to use it. Computer room for the base. A little bit of stats. What's going down. We have 110,000 kiloliters of ore. I wonder why it's not been processed. Another production floor waiting to get populated.
Oh, probably because I don't have a smelter at the moment. It's just a refinery.
Oh, okay.
We'd have to put one of those back after I move everything.
So here's our storage area, currently with 4 large cargo containers, waiting to bring in more. If you need inventory, you just come up here and you ask Sheila. She'll take care of you. Sheila, what's inventory like? Hello, welcome to the storeroom. Take whatever you need, deposit anything you don't need. Any questions? It's a storeroom, a room to store stuff. She is a wise ass and clown, isn't she? Yeah, she is. But she's ours. Alright, up above the storeroom we have another floor for whoever wants it, whoever needs it. And then we've got a floor above that also. And then, here we are, the greenhouse. So this area is TBD. Here's our kitchen. And then here are all of the hydroponics areas for all the food that we're growing, including our mandatory mushroom farms. And the beautiful view of the base. There's Oscar. There's these fan blades that will now be whipping by forever. Daring you to stick your head out the window. Yes, I said window. That's the right way to pronounce it. Ben Franklin pronounced it that way. The man who said we can use an F, we don't need a PH. He was from Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia. Alright, that is the base, to where it stands. Thanks so much for watching. See how many people we got watching right now. We got a couple. So come join us. No suits. Double check. No suits. No jetpack. No helmets. And the challenge is real. Come join us.